audio only. We need to take podcasting back to the good old days of audio only. Where I didn't have to worry about watching it.
I know.
What the hell?
Worry about what I look like.
What the fuck? I think we should do a new style of podcast where we learn ventriloquism, the puppets, and we can be like Jeff Dunham, and we can just get all those racist.
And then you could just be as racist as you want.
Yeah, we could just be the racist puppet show.
It's funny the selection.
Hey, I'm John Black guy.
Yeah, basketball and Cadillacs.
Yeah,
that's just what John Black guy.
And then he has like the ISIS guy.
That's so crazy. They're straight up like, hey, look, you know where this guy's from, and he's also in ISIS, and he just talks about can I bomb this?
The dead terrorist is his name.
He just talks back to it and goes, dead terrorist.
Yeah, it's like something like that.
He just talks back to it.
It's like Akbad or something. I don't know. Ahmed, the dead terrorist.
Yeah.
That's our new style. We're gonna practice with our hands.
Yeah, it's gonna do ventriloquists.
I'm Johnny the gay guy. Can't get mad at me.
So if you're ever listening and it's just audio, know that it's puppets and it's not actually us.
If you're ever listening, it's just audio. Know that my penis is out.
Yeah, know that we're both hard.
Know that we're both hard and we're both.
We're just trying to get. I talked about hard dongs just to get my whatever family's checking out an episode just to get them off.
Get them off.
Oh, get them
nice.
Get them off or get them off the pod. Both at the same time.
Well, welcome to the show where we dissect.
We're gonna dissect the NFL draft.
We dissect.
We're gonna go pick by pick, all 7 rounds. We got draft grades.
We dissect hard-hitting news.
We're dissecting Tucker Carlson. What did he say the other day that was cool?
He said police should shoot more black teenagers.
He just said it right there, and then
police should shoot more fat black teenagers.
Yep. And then Laura Ingraham and whoever else, they're all just right behind him. And they started clapping.
I don't know what he says. I don't listen.
I'll randomly watch a clip and I'm like, this is edited.
This guy's good.
This guy's onto something. This is a great comic.
This guy,
it's hilarious.
Yeah, this is a funny show. Why is it on Fox?
Yeah, they should have this on.
Comedy Central needs to get this.
They just switch Weekend Update on SNL, and it's just Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Like, you're on a Weekend Update, and it's like, hi, I'm Tucker Carlson, and haven't you ever thought about how there are a lot of white kids getting hurt by all the other races?
Yeah. How many times, as a white boy, were you beat up by another race? So is it really a problem in this country? I'm Tucker Carlson. Welcome to Weekend Update.
Dude, he'll, I don't know, we already mentioned it before, but he'll, go on about some anti-war stuff, and I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah. I remember,
but he won't even do that for long before he gets into something where you're like, you're a maniac.
I saw a clip where, God, what's that guy's name? He's a doctor. Shit. I don't know. He's a real lefty liberal guy. He's a black guy. He's like a doctor.
I know you're talking about Carl Hart?
No.
Damn it.
He's old.
He's a heroin guy.
He's an old man.
Do you know about Carl Hart though? That guy, he just recreationally, I can't say that word, but he does heroin, as a someone sometimes they're like, I smoke a little more weed on the weekends. He'll just
I know.
He just does a very small amount.
I know Kevin Hart.
It's his dad.
He smokes the rock on the weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. Kevin Hart's blowing the rock. The Rock just raped Kevin Hart all the time. Couldn't do anything because Kevin Hart's this tall.
That should be their next movie.
Yeah.
It's called Get Harder.
Yeah, it's called Get the Rock Harder.
Well, they had Get Hard. Now it's Get the Rock Harder.
Yeah, Get the Rock Harder.
Oh.
And then Kevin Hart just
has to get the rock hard.
Has to give the rock. Has to keep his erection up the whole movie without making him come.
And that's where Jason Statham comes in, and he's like,
"Oh,
you gotta crank him.
Oh, I'm gay in this movie now. I'll drive the car while you jack off the rock.
I'll help you by fucking his ass.
Yeah.
I'll drive the car.
I'll drive the car and try to fuck his ass.
I also have to keep my adrenaline up again in this movie.
Yeah.
And Vin Diesel's after us in the car.
Yeah. Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez are having sex in a car driving after us. With Paul Walker's corpse.
Yeah, Paul Walker passed. Did anyone else pass from that?
I don't think so.
I just sometimes I won't see an actor for a while, and I'm like, did they also die? I'm like, what's going on?
This cat's staring at us.
We got one attendance in the house right now.
Well, yeah, actors. When your main movie is Fast and Furious, seems to be your only movie.
Well, she's been in some other stuff. The lady I was thinking of, I was wondering if she passed, just because I just haven't seen her in a while. She was on that movie SWAT. Remember that movie?
She's no longer with us.
There was some SWAT movie we watched.
Yeah, called SWAT.
Yeah.
The one with Colin Farrell. And he's like, I was on a SWAT team. Well, he has like a British accent usually, doesn't he? Or an English accent?
I don't know accents.
I was on a SWAT team. And then my partner went rogue. And then they needed to make another SWAT team. And I was automatically voted on it.
And
you know what bugged me about that movie? It was actually funny.
I literally can't remember any of it.
It was just on. It was on something. I saw the begin. I was watching like the beginning of it the other day.
Yeah.
And he was on the SWAT team. Like they're in L.A. or whatever, and he's on the SWAT team. And then there's like some bank robbery, and then him and his partner, who's played by Jeremy Renner, they're going in, and they're like not obeying. Going, hold your position, and they're like, no, we're going in. And then Jeremy Renner guy shoots a hostage, shoots one of the guys through a hostage. So he shoots a hostage.
Still got it done.
Got the guy. You're reckless. And then he's like, they're in like a
He's fine.
They're in like a meeting with like the lieutenant and then like the captain and someone else, and then like, you're lucky I'm not taking your badge. He's like, fuck you, and then they like leave, and then the guy, and then like Colin Farrell's character is just like, oh well. I still like want to. He's like, well, I'm gonna be a cop still, so I'm not gonna leave. And then Jim Renner's character is like, you're just gonna turn your back. And I was like, I mean, he wanted to just quit his job with you. Like, what the hell, man? You shot a guy. Yeah. But anyway, then like later through the movie, he's like works the gun. You're demoted to the gun cage. And then like he's just in the gun cage. And then Samuel L. Jackson is a character, and they call him, and he's like, we need you to make another SWAT team or something. Like there's another, like they don't have a SWAT team anymore or something.
We just ran out of guys.
Yeah, well, once we got rid of that other SWAT team, we just don't have a SWAT team. Luckily, we didn't need one. Like I don't understand. And then then he's like, what? And then like Samuel Jackson, apparently everyone like knows him. Like, oh man, fucking whatever. He has some like. He has some like Hollywood like movie name where he's like, oh fucking dude, fucking Thunder, like I don't know, like some crazy name, and like he's back, and like what's up, man? Everyone knows who he is.
Thunder Freedom.
And then they're like, oh, is the captain mad you brought me back? And then they're like, he was pissed.
Fuck yeah,
man. When I said you were coming back, he was pissed off or whatever. Like I don't know, they said dumb shit, and then he's like, well, Samuel Jackson, well, I get to pick my team, and then so he picks Colin Farrell, and then like they're like. Just like mad, and I was like
his mustache.
Oh, this guy, he should be on SWAT again. I'm like, I don't understand. Ah! There's a cat attacking my knee.
As if America doesn't already have a $17.7 trillion military budget. They can't figure out all the money in the government. They just can't figure out another SWAT team. 4 guys, that's going to be difficult.
We lost Jeremy Renner and Colin Farrell. We had to shut down the SWAT team. Yeah, and he was like in the gun cage. With this fat guy who like works in there, and he's like, oh, I like it in here because I don't have to do anything.
Hey, I don't gotta move much.
So like Samuel Jackson like brings him like his like gun. I guess he has his own rifle, and he's like looking at it, modified gas chambers, and he's like looking at it and just like saying stuff, and he's like, oh, it impresses him.
Dude, all of those guy movies, basically action guy movies that guys love, that's all like kind of like a what do people say, like microaggression. All those little things that the guy is saying, they're like micro mansplaining.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a full out thing, but
woman there.
Well, it's not a full out thing, but they're doing it. They can still do it to each other. Like one guy's just like, he's like, I don't know. I'm sure he knows about guns. And the other guy's like, it's 35-70.
Well, the fat guy clearly doesn't know anything, according to what I've seen.
Well, maybe he goes to shooting ranges.
He's like eating, I think.
Yeah.
Classic.
Eating, that's what I was thinking about when you mentioned him. I just pictured him with a grinder. Just sitting there. He's like, we do this every Tuesday grinder.
Tuesday grinder. Oh, Samuel Jackson with his gun. Hey, I'm eating a sandwich. And then he comes like, don't worry, I love everything about my job.
They make it.
But then, like after that part, Samuel Jackson's like, they're doing like these shooting range like competition. Like they're just like for fun. They're like competing, like Samuel Jackson and this other guy. And then they're like, the other guy like beats Samuel Jackson, but Samuel Jackson's like an older guy, so of course he's gonna lose. And then he's like, I got $100 that this guy over there is gonna beat you. And then they're like calling him the Cage Bunny, or like they have like a nickname for him. And I was like nobody knows he used to be on the SWAT team. Like, oh no, everything was erased from our brains. This guy works in the cage, so it clearly sucks.
We got Men in Black.
Yeah, I don't understand. Pisses me off. There's a cat fucking around with shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard some weird noise.
You ever wanna you ever just wanna go far, far away?
I gotta see.
And Chris has gotta look. His cats are pissing everywhere, and he's got to figure out which one. By one at a time, surgically removing each one of their penises. Well, we're having real issues over here, guys. Try to do a pod when there's 3 cats going rogue. One at a time.
It's crazy. Yep, got a big thing right now. Got a cat that peed.
We got a piss incident. We got a cord incident. We got a cat's tail almost on fire incident. That happened about 5 minutes before we started this. A cat's tail went into a candle.
Gonna kill him. Don't get any animals. Don't do anything.
Chris is enraged today.
Don't have any animals. Don't have kids. Don't do anything. Just sit there and stare at a wall. Nothing will happen.
You know,
that's life.
I looked over and I saw that
the
umbrella.
The most depressing thing ever.
Yeah, Chris is not as loosey goosey today. He's just mostly rage. He's mostly rage and depression.
I need to get some meds.
He needs to get some cocaine. I looked over at that umbrella and it's just shaped like a bra, and I was like, why is there a bra in here?
Oh yeah, it's sideways
like 2
bra.
pits.
Sideways bra.
Yeah, but when you hang a bra, it's sideways.
Earlier I don't think anyone.
Have you ever seen a woman?
I've seen them hung the other way. Like straight up normal. But when we were raging about Tucker, I don't know if I mentioned.
I don't rage about Tucker. He's a great man.
Yeah, I remember.
What is the word I want to say? Shit, what's that word? Not support, not glorify. Celebrate. I celebrate Tucker.
Oh, nice.
Celebrate!
Happy birthday!
One of those moments, a Tuesday's moment, where they try to think of a word, and they're like, this word, no, and then they're like,
I know.
They're like, this word, no. Celebrate! That's what it is.
They both work together.
And they go like this.
That's the shirt I'm wearing. Tuesdays with Stories. Don't ever listen to them. It sucks.
Nipples. I was about to show everyone my nipples, and then I said, that's
cool.
the shirt I'm wearing. What were you gonna say? Tucker Carlson.
Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it on another pod. I don't think it matters, but
we get all of our news from him now.
Yeah. I think I texted you about it. Oh yeah, I think I had to have talked about it. He said that if you see people wearing masks outside, you should call the police.
Like a ski mask?
No,
Did he mean a ski mask and in your house?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you mean someone wearing a ski mask in my house?
A ski mask in your house robbing you? No, he was just like, it should be, I don't know, it was just going on this whole thing, and I was like, I picture people who are his fans, and maybe some conservatives that check him out sometimes. I picture these people listening to like a clip of his, or maybe they flipping through. They're just some normal fucking American residents just got off their job and they're watching some shit and they're flipping through and they're like, oh, let's see what this dickhead has to say. Whatever their opinion is of the dude, they watch him yap about some stuff, and they might even agree with some of the stuff. You know, like, we really need to be, Texas Rangers had the stadiums open and no one's dead, and UFC had an event, no one's dead, like, things are getting better, we're getting vaccinated, like, things are improving. no, we shouldn't have people wearing, whatever, doing the whole thing. And then the guy says, you should call the police when you see anyone wearing a mask outside. As soon as they walk out of Meijer or Kroger or CVS and their mask is still on, police, call the police. Like, he was doing the whole thing. So I picture these people who would just be checking him out. At that point, they just go, all right, this guy's a fucking... He's a maniac.
They go, I agree with that too.
Just,
your brother would go like this.
That's what I say.
Hold on. Does Rogan say that?
Call the police if you see like kids playing a sport and they have masks on. Call the police.
What?
Don't call the police.
Hold on. What color are these kids playing basketball with masks on?
Every color. Oh, well, someone's probably beating on a white, so call the police. That's what Tucker says.
Should we call the police on ourselves? That's deep.
Call the police on your ass.
What if you walk out of Spencer's gifts with like a dildo mask? Aren't those things? It's like a mask and you strap a dildo to your face?
You just do that.
Pretty sure I've seen that. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
It's probably done it. Yeah, it's all over the place.
What's like on the chin? So then you can go like this, stick it all the way in, and then go stick it up. Get a nice little licky loo, like a lollipop.
Lollipop club.
Hey, update on the cat. One of them's laying right here. This one burned his tail earlier because he's a moron.
Kitty update. Dude, they'll drive me insane. I don't know if anyone else has animals, but I'll wake up in the morning earlier than I want to. My alarm is at 8 a.m. Or, it's actually at like 6:50 or whatever. But so I have an alarm, and it'll be an hour before that. I'll just hear a cat picking up and dropping a cord. And I mean, there are not many more noises that fucking drive me insane.
Dude, when I'm trying to sleep and there's like subtle little noises happening, it's so annoying.
Yeah, well, hey, dipshit.
Ruining the show.
Oh, hey, you know what? Bring him on cam.
Cam time. This is the cat that's ruining everything right now. Maybe, I don't know. We still don't know the piss culprit.
Yeah, we don't know.
Let's
see if this cat wants to chill here.
There's 3 options.
Oh, show your butt to the crowd.
The crowd of 4 people.
Eye boogers out. See, dude, I clean these guys' eye boogers, and then they'll, 5 months goes by, they're like, yeah, it's been 5 months, and then one of them pisses in the basement.
I was gonna say, you clean their eye boogers out, and then they repay you by peeing. They repay you by peeing not in the litter box.
Good bitch. Oh yeah, my face was too far from the mic. People couldn't even hear me. Sorry.
It's okay. We forgive you.
I'm on the keyboard. I wanted to mention, I didn't watch that Britney doc yet. I don't know if you had intention to that. Britney Spears. It's not about like her dancing. It's not about like how did she make Toxic. It's about like a lot of these documentaries are like, hey, you didn't know, but there was so much fucked up shit going on. Her dad has all these rights to her, and like she never actually made any money, and like all this.
I think they would talk about that stuff all the time. Or I knew about like the dad.
Heard about some of the stuff.
I don't know. I feel like all those like
in it.
Those like Disney kids are like all fucked.
They got some sort of issues.
Yeah, they all had to like deal with some probably pedophile guy who was like, "You're great for this." Now suck on my penis.
Yep. Well, I never thought about it because we were that age when it was happening. When we were in middle school, Britney Spears was getting huge boobs, and but dude, I remember, she was like 15, 16 in that music video where she's in a schoolgirl outfit with the short skirt and dancing and stuff. It's like, think about that today. People would be like, that immediately would be ripped out of YouTube or whatever the music video was at. And people would be flipping out. They'd be marching, probably.
Because of Twitter.
For Britney Spears? Yeah, but
Twitter's ruining our lives.
So a similar thing, though, is, right now, Billie Eilish, I always see her in, like, huge clothing, and I'm like, it's probably because she's, like, I don't feel like, she just turned 19, I think. She's been a baby. She was like a star at 16, and she's like, I'm just gonna keep wearing huge clothes so I don't have any fucking creepy fucks.
Yeah.
Creeping on me.
Creepy guys are like,
creepers.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Hey, he's biting the cord.
Dude, he sucks. I gotta feed these cats or something. Feed them and kill them.
Feed them and kill. You know how you can save money? Kill them first.
Car insurance. Geico. No free ads here. Geico sucks. Okay? People gotta pay us when we talk about your ads. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get a Mancoon.
Oh, yeah. And then I brought up the Britney Spears thing to Jordan. We were just talking about it. And then she was telling me that she listened to a podcast with Paris Hilton was on it. And she was going on and on because she was like, she's been rich since she was a child.
Yeah.
So like she had paparazzi and all that stuff all over her at 15.
Yeah.
I didn't really know how old she was like when that stuff was going on, but that's.
Well, I'm sure.
Now it like it was kind of happening with Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. She was kind of getting too much publicity, and she was a child doing Stranger Things.
I feel like all these child actors are fucked.
Yeah, Tim Dillon, he's fucked. He did do like some stuff.
Oh yeah, but I mean like famous child actors.
Yeah. Well,
Not some fat.
Not some fake business.
Guy.
Fat idiot.
Fake business is sweet.
Not some fake business moron.
Uh-oh.
I should have fed these cats before because it's really getting me angry.
The rage is building, folks.
I
know you're not here right now, but I can feel it in the room. I'm
it.
basking in it.
Yeah, bask in the glory.
Bask in the rage.
Bask in the lakes of, or the water.
Bask in the lakes of the cat piss.
Oh God. Yeah.
I'm getting crazy.
Cats are nuts, dude. All right, dude. We're breaking down the NFL draft. Great draft grades. What do you give the Texans?
5. Oh.
5 stars.
5 out of 26.
F for the Dolphins. And
You know what I think?
The Lions got everyone's name that was hard to pronounce. They drafted them.
Yeah, like, say this name, idiots.
Ifatu Melifanu or Melifanu.
Yeah, they're like, Lions fans can't complain if they don't know how to say the player's name.
Yeah.
They'll just sound like an idiot.
Yeah, you can't. You can do chants, in the crowd going, fuck Jake Paul, fuck Jake Paul.
Penis.
You could fuck Jake's penis. You could do that, but if you're trying to get mad at one of these guys, you can't pronounce their name. It's,
You're gonna sound like a fool.
Fuck.
Fuck that guy.
And then everyone's just tired right away. That's the first try, and they're like,
You could always say their numbers. Fuck number.
Fuck. But then now they're changing their numbers each week. So now it's like,
that would be
number
crazy.
3, fuck number
Different
10.
number every week.
Yeah, Tom Brady's being a huge bitch because people change the numbers.
Dude, if I was one of the players that had like the most money, it was like a joke. One season, I would change my number every week. It would just be funny. Well, as the NFL. Oh shit.
Whatever.
I think we should just observe the cats and comment.
I don't want to do that.
He's sniffing the hoodie.
All right.
He's pissing on.
It might be funny if I really don't want to. And then
he's pissing on the hoodie. Man, these cats are really crazy. When do they usually eat?
I mean, I give them like a little bit of food in the middle of the day, but they get a lot in the morning. They get a lot at night. Like their bulk of their.
Well, you cats need to calm down. It's okay. They'll be alright. You know why I know that? Because I'm the cat whisperer.
Oh, I watched Mortal Kombat.
Whoa.
Thought it was the best movie I've ever seen.
Did it win an Oscar?
The plot was flawless. The action scenes were cool, but I mean the plot was flawless. That main actor, I mean, better than anything Tom Cruise ever done.
Action scenes, take them or leave them.
Yeah,
But
you got a head going through a blade, whatever.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. A head goes through a blade. If you didn't think that was
going
to happen.
Spoiler alert.
Mortal Kombat, heads go through blades.
Have you ever seen a fatality?
That
was cool.
The fatalities were sick. So.
Sick as in cool or sick as in.
Sick as in I was throwing up. As soon as they started doing it.
They're pretty sweet.
Dude, they had a lot of them. I saw so many people say the movie was horrible. So I started in the beginning, the opening scene. It's like a fun scene.
Yeah.
And so I was definitely just lowest possible expectation, I think, because of I've just seen tweet after tweet about people talking shit. So I really thought the movie was going to be nothing. You know, because there's been some movies that, I mean, don't go anywhere. And it went a couple places. There was some origin.
This movie went a few places.
Went somewhere. They had some origin stuff. Fatalities were cool. That's all you need, dude. Who watches, like, of course, First Blood, the first movie? That movie's good.
Right.
There's, like, a plot and stuff. And then at some point, they go on, and it's just like, I'm going to go in this village and kill everybody. That's pretty much what's going on.
Oh, Rambo?
Yeah. So First Blood's good, dude. But then it gets to a point where these movies are wild. Who goes into those movies and they're like, I mean, that plot had like 40 holes in it. And it's like, well, I mean, the idea was we're going to go watch Sylvester Stallone just jacked on every testosterone and male enhancement boner.
Male enhancement drugs.
That he can be on, and he's just
Rambo has an erection. He's just
also shooting.
He's just shooting a gun with his penis.
His dick is so big, its veins just.
There's a 50 cal strapped to the dick.
Yeah.
He's like, ah! And the band. Oh, the
band First Blood.
Mosh.
Yeah. Conspiracies. And when I saw that plane go into those two buildings, they have a breakdown. They have a 9/11 breakdown. They did that.
I forgot about that.
That was all the rage.
Yawning, man. I think I was injected with yawn drug.
Oh.
Cat's back. What did you do upstairs? Let's get him on the show. Nope, he doesn't want to talk.
Kitties, dude.
Thought you could talk, cat. That'd be great if you could just be like, just tell me, and then they could be like, okay, well, you pissed me off, so we take turns pissing in the basement.
I know. One of them just goes. Honestly, they just go, all right, Chris, I know you got 4 litter boxes in the basement because there's 3 cats here, but one of them I really like using. And Diesel knows this. This is buddies. And Diesel knows this, and Severus knows this. And I only get to use it like once, and then they load it up. They're big boys. You know, I'm a little 11-pound cat.
They're full of shit.
They shit a lot. They piss in droves. That's never been said before. Piss in droves.
Yeah.
And then Buddy is like, so I just, if that one could be cleaned, let's say a little more often, just do that one for me because that's the one I really like using. Then now it's fixed. Now I just go, all right, every day I gotta clean that one because Buddy will take elsewhere.
Yeah.
He just likes that one, and the other boys abuse it. My answer though right now is after we clean up that area again, I'm gonna put one of the boxes just over there because they're gonna go again to the.
Oh.
I'm gonna pee again.
I guess I'll just use this bathroom.
I think one of them is just being, even though it's happened before, they have acted out and pissed somewhere, like the day after I cleaned all the litter boxes before. Even though that probably isn't the problem, I'm like, if I just do it every day, I bet you it doesn't happen ever. If I scoop every day.
Oh man.
But it's just, I don't know, dude. I'm like, there's 4 litter boxes every day. One farts in there, and I gotta go pick up the fart air, fucking scoop it,
vacuum the air up,
put it in a Verner's bottle, and.
You ever go down there and scoop and like one has so much and then one has nothing?
Yes, that's what'll happen. But right now, if I go down there, the one closest to the stairs is like barely used. For some reason, they barely.
I thought you were gonna say it's filled.
So they used to. They like. I swear to God, they pee based on where like the first one goes, and then they're like, I'm peeing over it. I don't like Severus's smell of piss. My smells better or something. Because 1 or 2 of them will be just loaded, and I'm like, of course. Someone tried to use one of these, and they were like, guess I gotta go outside of the box. Not to a new fresh box.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It's a whole thing.
Well,
Just rambled about cat piss. This episode's called Cat Piss.
cat piss. Cat piss and friends. Just name your cats. Cat piss 1, 2, and 3.
Pretty much.
Oh, this is a cute cat. What's its name? This is cat piss 2.
It's fucking shithead fuck.
This is cat piss. This is shithead fuck. And
this was dirt fuck.
This is dirt fuck.
Or if you had a better name, I don't know. Do you remember?
Do you remember the Lord?
God is with us. Everyone, let's have a moment.
You know what I'm getting into?
What?
What's your sign?
Was that like a joke that Jeff Foxworthy did all the time? He'd go, "What's your sign?"
Oh no!
And that's your sign.
No,
God.
No. Who?
Whatever.
No,
it was.
who did that? Jeff Foxworthy. What did he do? Oh, he did that. He did the. You might be a redneck,
but he also
if you
did
fuck your dad.
thing.
No, but
really?
I think Bill Engvall did the sign thing.
Oh.
It was like for. I think it was like for.
You just have to have a catchphrase. Shit.
Like it was like. I think it was like. You were like when you did something stupid or whatever. It was like, here's your sign. That like they're an idiot.
Yeah.
It's like,
so just saying, here's your sign. The crowd.
Yeah. They're like, oh, dude.
Man.
Is that a remote for your TV? And they're just, there's your sign. He doesn't know what a remote is.
Hey, Captain Obvious.
What was I gonna say though?
You were gonna say.
I'm in the Bill Engvall's astrology. Here's your sign. You're a Gemini. Ask Jeff Foxworthy about it, and he's like, "Well, you might be a Gemini if you sucked your dad's penis, or you might
be a redneck, or
hey,
Aries.
Do you have a truck parked in your driveway and your front lawn? You might be a redneck." And then rednecks are like, "Dude, I do. This is great."
Just cracking. If you ever fished and lost a lure, and you're like, I did. Everybody who's ever fished probably lost a lure.
You ever try to find a date for prom and then you look over at your cousin?
You go, hey.
You might be a redneck.
That's it. You ever look over at your
cousin? Did you ever fuck her? Then you are a redneck. Yeah, you just might be in that one. And then the get her done guy. He's like, yeah, and then I fucked your cousin too, and then after I said get her done, and then Bill Engvall was like, oh, yeah, then that retard was in the other room, and I said, there's his sign because he's retarded.
Yeah, it's right there on the door.
And then Ron White was like, I have so much whiskey and cigars, I can't breathe.
Did he? Oh, he said tater salad. That was his thing.
Oh, yeah.
But what sucks is he's a legitimate comedian. Yeah,
Chris
right.
doesn't know anything.
Tater salad. I think I heard that the Bill Engvall dude was never even a comedian. He was just like one of their dudes, one of their buddies. And he's like, I'll go.
I'll do it.
Give me something.
They had like their tour.
Yeah.
The Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
But that's like him. That's all his career in stand-up, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done no research. I think I heard someone talk about it.
Well, I've done even less research, and I didn't hear someone talk about it. So.
Hey, there you go. I'm the researcher. You're the fuck searcher.
Well, I've researched rhinos one time, and I did a 7th grade paper on it.
Really?
On rhinos.
Rhinos?
Yeah.
I did bobcats.
Yeah, well, rhinos could kill a bobcat, so.
We did bobcats.
I'd like to see a bobcat take on a rhino. You little pussy.
I'd like to see a rhino find a bobcat once.
I love cats. Did you probably like Bobcat? That's hilarious.
Dude, but yeah, Bob. That's probably one of the things I said in the paper was like, it's fine, you can call him Bob.
And your neighbor Bob, it's a cat, Bob. Bobcat.
Yeah, you got a human Bob in the house.
And then the English teacher's like, oh, do you need to be in the special education room?
And then in 8th grade, they gave me a class to work on work.
Yeah, then they gave me
a class to work on my other classes because I was so...
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, and then after that report, they just put me in a classroom next to the art room.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Where all the mentally challenged kids were.
There you go. I was gonna go with whatever that means, but
I had to explain.
Explain it for the.
And then I was afraid of that room because you never know what they'll do.
Yeah, just come raging out. Just come raging out, throwing backpacks.
backpack, baby.
What about the one kid that could rap? When he would just talk.
Eminem.
When he would just talk in school.
Oh, the little kid.
There's this kid from our high school. He would talk.
He would talk like a Chinese man.
No, he would talk like it sounded like he was rapping.
Yeah, he would talk like he was speaking Chinese, but he was speaking English. And
I'm like,
oh wait, I think I was thinking of two different people.
Nah, probably thinking of the same guy, but we're just old, you know. It was a long time ago.
I remember going to swim class, and then I would go, "Hey, everybody in this classroom, look at my giant engorged penis."
Engorged.
And then they would be like, "What the hell? What did you do?" And then I'm like, "I injected a bunch of Elmer's glue in there."
Oh, God!
Had to make it look huge. And then I would accidentally walk in the girls' locker room. Oh!
And go, oh!
I'm just nude. And they're all going, yeah! And then I'm like, damn! Nice tits!
Then the lady gym teacher for their class was
I'm
gonna have to have a word with you.
Yeah, and then I would accidentally walk into the teacher's faculty room, nude.
What about the gym teacher though? She saw you come in and she wasn't mad at you. She was like, "Hey,
yeah,
come in here."
But that's why I had to go to the
to have a word.
That's why I had to go to the teacher's lounge
because she already had her way with you, and then she was telling all the other teachers, "You guys got to try this."
Hey, you got to try
this kid's Elmer's
It's filled with Elmer's glue.
Cock is great.
It hardened up and it's pretty nice. It's a fun ride.
Working good.
Working good. Did I remember when we had to do gym class in 9th grade, and then after that I was like, oh yeah, you never have to take like an activity class again, and I was like, oh, this is great. I don't know. I hated coming to school and then because like when you're in elementary school, it like doesn't matter, but then like when you're older, you're like, oh, I just sweat and become gross. I don't want to go to school, change into these other clothes, and then I have to go and like shower and then change.
Think about
what the hell? I showered before I came in today.
I'm a big shower person. After like any activity, I need to shower. So like in school, and then
and then the teachers are trying to jack you off in the shower. It's fucking
you got that one guy.
What if someone like hears that and they're like calling me? They're like, "Is this serious? These are serious accusations."
We got the one guy with the short shorts and the long legs. He was always. I don't want to say any names. Don't say any names.
Just creeping around in the background.
He walks with daddy long legs, and he's like, "You got your boys doing all right?"
Hey,
I got candy.
How's your boys doing? By that I mean you're a little cock and balls. I need to see them.
Yeah, how's your cock and balls doing over there?
You want to see mine? I know I'm wearing see-through shorts, but do you still want to see them without the shorts on?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to become a gym teacher now.
Oh, I want to tell you about this.
We're going to become a tandem gym teacher.
Yeah. Hey guys, you're a teacher for
Here
today.
You go.
Substitute gym teachers.
No.
They're like teachers. Yeah, we come together.
Yeah, we come in a pack. One of us teaches you gym, the other one rapes you in the locker room.
Well, one of us teaches you gym, the other one just roasts everybody.
Spit roasts. So we both have to do that. It's like the Eiffel Tower.
I honestly don't know what a spit roast is.
So they have like the pig on like the rotating rotisserie thing. I think that's a spit roast.
And then that's what
I don't fucking know.
And that's what people call that.
That's what I think it is. What? If it's not, email in and tell me what it is. Actually, I don't give a shit.
If it's not, say what I say it is in the paper.
Say what I say I am. If I wasn't, then I'm super cool. Super cool.
Cool guy.
My name is Eminem, and I'm white, and I say the N-word sometimes.
Oh, my neighbor. I want to tell you this thing. Came home the other day, right? Dude, took them 3 days to mow the lawn.
Hold on one sec. It took them 3 days to kill every DoorDash in the city.
Oh yeah, that's the other neighbor. But
sorry, here, 3 days to mow the lawn.
I'm gonna go on a thing for just like a moment here.
Okay.
Like a couple, several days in a row, like they're mowing the lawn. Like I was like, I swear to God, they just mowed yesterday. And then they're like they're mowing it again. I'm like, I don't know, I don't know. And then I also sometimes I'm not sure if either of them are going to work. Like, cause every time I'm home, I see their car there. I leave for hours, come back, car's there. I leave to work, come back, cars are there, and I'm like, I don't know what they got going on, if they're just getting unemployment or whatever. But anyways, they're mowing the lawn several days. The lawn's good, I thought. I come home. This was Thursday. I get out of the truck and I start. I just see her, and it looks like she's like pulling some weeds. And I was just gonna look, because if she was gonna give me eye contact, I was just gonna say, "Hey, how's it going?" And then she looks up immediately. I just said like, "Hey, how you doing?" She goes, "Good. I have a machete." And
What?
she's holding like.
She said a machete?
This is what she said.
What the hell? Why did she say that?
She's holding like the handles like that, like the size of your hand or whatever, and then the knife is like decent sized knife. She's like, "Good. I have a machete." And look that crazy. I'm not exaggerating. And I went, huh, cool.
Like you're talking to a 3-year-old?
That's how it felt like. I was like, oh. And then it made me think. I'm like,
maybe she.
Because I think one time she hinted at having some sort of problem before. So I don't know. I'm like, I think she might take some meds, which, mental awareness, people are crazy, get fixed or whatever.
You can't say people are crazy.
Yeah, no, right?
It's insensitive.
That's a problem. People do say that too. But I was thinking about this just on my own, because I heard today on the radio people were talking about some mental health stuff, and I started thinking like conspiracy, like, because you know how people are always like, oh, big pharma, blah blah blah. Because they want you to eat. People will say like they want you to eat like shit in America because they want you to then need anti-inflammatory pills. You eat like shit. You have to constantly get anti-inflammatory pills. That's like all of America, like just infinite amount of money going that way. Well, I was just thinking maybe that because all these big corporations now are talking about mental health, and that doesn't make me feel like they actually care.
Yeah, they're like,
all these
here are the drugs.
Just like Amazon or some of these huge companies who have always been voting in the wrong for such a long time,
yeah.
And now they're like, this fucking cat.
Well, we'll take a brief intermission to tell you about. All right, intermission's over.
Squarespace.
No, we can't.
Use
We're
the
not
code,
doing free
use
advertising.
the code word.
No,
fuck
don't use
guys.
it. They don't pass.
Yeah, correct. So, she goes, what the hell? Oh yeah, so like, I kind of have a conspiracy theory that I've been thinking about. I'm like, it's just in my own brain, but I thought of it today. I'm like, I wouldn't be shocked if all these big corporations are like, they're acting like they're really trying to be aware of like mental illness and those type of problems, and I think that they might be. It's obviously a PR thing for everybody. All huge corporations can say that they're mental awareness day and all this stuff. Don't kill yourself. Call a number, and then they, go seek help. It's stop stigmatizing it. But then that's just another way to for big pharma and all the big corporations to like make a shit ton of money. Hey, everyone's there, but everyone go get on something, and we can prescribe. We want to prescribe everybody everything.
Yeah.
And then it just a conspiracy thing in me was just like,
prescribe me.
I don't know. I was starting to get weird. I'm like, it just feels goofy. Just like the same as like FedEx and all these huge corporations now are like, hey, we care about black people, and it's just like for the longest time they weren't, or a lot of big money CEOs and stuff were voting against. I don't know all these things. I don't know. I'm getting into it, but
what if
going nuts?
A doctor could prescribe you pussy, and then you just run up to women and you like pull their pants down. They're like, "Dad," and you're like, "I have a prescription," and they're like, "Okay."
Oh, okay.
It's from a doctor.
I thought it would be different. Like they just have like nice dolls.
No.
Yeah, good stupid. Fuck dolls. Send them to your house. I'm here to fuck.
Well, you can get those too, but that's not as good as the real thing. That's like getting, like that's like you get, ibuprofen, but really you need like Oxycontin. You need the good shit. So they can send you the fuck doll, or you can get the prescription for the real thing.
Yeah. Have you tried any seltzer water?
Nope. It's not this like
the LaCroix
fizzy water.
Yeah.
No, I will never do that.
Carbonated water.
I'll just drink regular water.
So I've tried one before and it was alright.
Try one again. Not alright.
No.
Then a third time. It was okay again.
Dude.
So I really don't know what's going on.
Orange and lemon were horrible to me. I think those were LaCroix that I tried.
LaCroix.
Then my brother had some different brand. I don't remember the brand. It was like a skinny can, and
Red Bull energy drink.
no.
That's not a seltzer water.
Same size as that though. But they yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, that's really good.
They
tasted like beer.
It tasted like
That
somebody
was a beer.
has had a bunch of water, and then this person was just chewing spearmint gum all day, and then at the end of the day, after using it all day, they spit it into the water, and maybe shook it around. That's what this seltzer water tasted like. It was like supposed to be some mint flavor. I don't know. I was enraged.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never.
I would like to.
It never piqued my interest.
Well, yeah, but I feel like a lot of times I'm like, I'm probably drinking too much pop. I really don't need pop or something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like get away from it. Like it would be cool if
I
I
would
liked
just
a carbonated
still-
water.
Yeah, but to me, it's not the carbonation that gets me. It's the sugar. Because you got I'm eating something salty. Like I'm eating
Yeah, I know.
like a pizza, and I'm like, oh, I want something. I want
But then
like a
you trick your
sugary
mind.
drink.
You try to trick your mind into turning
Yeah.
over to the other one so that you get off of that pointless sugar you don't need or whatever.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'll just have a water, a reggy water.
Yeah.
I think I've tried it, and I'm just like, my mind is like, oh, this is fizzy, but tastes like nothing. So then I go. It's like I'm like you see those videos of the dogs trying, like they get the people are giving their dog, and the dog just goes. That's me.
Yeah.
Someone gives me a seltzer water, I go like this, and I jump away from it, and then they're like, oh.
I do that with a lot of healthy food. I don't know, man.
Here's a salad.
I can eat salad.
Salads are good.
But there's some fruits.
Name something healthy, and I'll tell you if it's good.
I don't like cherries.
Cherries are gross.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are certain fruits and there's certain things that make
but
me.
There's so many fruits that I like. There's way more fruits that I like.
Some grapes are horrible. Some grapes are really good.
Yeah, but overall grapes are good.
But I've had some where
overall
where it might be too much of a. It like shoots me with whatever it's got going on.
Yeah,
Sour,
there's different kinds.
Goofiness.
There's the green ones and, and the red ones.
I've been having just like the grape,
huh?
The purple ones.
Purple ones.
The grape flavored grapes.
Yeah, I like the grape flavored grapes.
That's what I
like.
Those
are the ones I like. And then strawberries are like real.
I don't know.
Strawberries are top.
I like blackberries.
Strawberries are top notch fruit. Strawberries top tier fruit.
Top.
Strawberry, watermelon, I would say is a top tier fruit. Especially, it has to be a good watermelon because a bad watermelon, watermelon is still edible, but it gets dropped down to like mid tier because there's like no flavor.
Yeah.
You're just eating like a watery, spongy thing.
Yeah, good watermelons.
Cantaloupe, I'll eat it. Not that great. Low tier. I guess we're ranking fruits. This is very entertaining.
You know.
I don't know if I've ever had blueberries. Blueberries aren't that power. Like the flavor blueberry for like candies and stuff. I feel like it's strong because it has all that sugar. But then like if you just eat just a blueberry, they don't really taste like much. It's like very minimal blueberry. Strawberry though, top tier.
Do you think when we go on Instagram later today, we'll just have sponsored ads?
Yesterday we were planning a vacation, and Jen was on the computer looking up the flights and stuff, and then I was just sitting there, and I would pull my phone up, and I would just open Instagram, and like website she had just visited on my computer, like she went to like that kayak one that's for like rental cars or something like that or whatever. I just Instagram ad for kayak, and then I had like a Delta Instagram thing, and I'm like, hey, we're already using it. You don't gotta throw the ad in my face.
Yeah. So what I just had happen
nuts
to me
riching
was I was telling Jordan, I was like, I'm getting pizza tonight. I was like pissed off. I lost the glove. I was like, I'm getting pizza. I lost the glove on a bike ride flying. It was the windiest day in the world. Fucking went flying, probably landed in someone's lawn. And some little kid put it on. And he's like, this glove's too big.
This is too big of a glove.
And his dad was like,
fucking get in the house. Get in the house. I don't want to buy. You steal that fucking glove. I lost my goddamn job because of the pandemic. And the fucking Biden is a fucking bitch.
Yeah. All right. So I wanted pizza. So I just said to her, I go, I'm going to order pizza. I go, do you care? She didn't care. She didn't even want any. She had some sushi or some other bullshit. So I went and picked up pizza. And then I'm sitting here like eating it. Like eating it?
And then your
or
phone's
eating
like,
it.
would you like pizza?
and I open my phone and sponsored ads of just pizza, and then I'm getting mad about it because I'm like, their algorithm sucks.
Yeah.
That's wrong. How about this? Hear that I like pizza. Know that I like pizza. Look at the phone camera or something. It knows. It hears me chomping. It sees me. Sees me driving in my car. I'm holding the pizza.
Yeah.
It's seeing all these things. Then set up your algorithm and just in 4 days.
Yeah.
4,
or do
5,
this.
6 days. Give me those ads. I'll probably go, oh, it's been 4, 5, 6 days since I've had pizza. Now
Also,
I'll get pizza. You give me all the ads as soon as they talk about it. You're not winning anything. You lost.
Do that, but also do this. So you see me getting the pizza, you hear me getting the pizza. How about instead of an ad for pizza when I've already acquired pizza, throw an ad for like a Coke, or like a sugary drink. It's like, hey, you need a drink, and then I'd probably go, oh, looks pretty good. Maybe I should pick something up.
Yeah,
but they're just like,
USA.
hey, they just said they're gonna get pizza. Give them a pizza ad. I'm like, I already ordered it. Are you an idiot?
Yeah, I've already made the decision.
Yeah.
I've had it with Popeyes. I'm like, I ate Popeyes an hour ago.
Yeah.
How hard is that in their algorithm to their fucking coding to have it set to
I love shitting on these stupid companies.
Take it in a week. Give it to me in a week.
Oh boy. Well,
that rage though made me feel powerful.
That's the show, folks. I just end it while you're talking. Like, and that rage though, I'm like, that's it, everybody. See ya. And you're like, no, I'm not done yet.
But my neighbor,
I'm like,
okay, well.
And you're like, I have the control over whether we stop. And I'm like, see everybody. I just get up. And you just hear the door.
And you're like, you need any help putting things away?
Yeah.
Like,
I
would just do a full Bill Burr at the end there. And just go. All right, well, answer emails.
Let's read some emails. What does this fucking stupid bitch have to say?
Yeah.
My man wanted to do his own thing, and I'm nagging him. So I'm. But this is the problem with you gold digging whores.
But sometimes he has emails. It's just he doesn't even want to finish reading the email. He's like, dude, leave.
Yeah.
Or even he had one with some lady. I think.
Yeah, people get mad when they'll email be like, last week you talked about this and I don't appreciate it. He had that one person that emailed in that they were like mad that he was making fun of fat people.
Oh yeah.
Well, first of all, he's been doing that since day.
Yeah, since day one, and also he has had tenfold the amount of fat people, or previous fat people.
They're like, you got me motivated to work out.
Well, because he was not even like being shitty about it. He would talk about himself and just be like, "Man, I'm like slamming grinders every weekend or whatever he's doing, and I'm throwing 24 beers back every Friday." I think he noticed
he burned his tail.
Yeah.
He's like, crispy.
And so he's just saying like, probably don't need to have an apple pie every Friday.
Yeah, it's like he's like, you get mad when I talk about fat people, but you don't get mad when I talk about anything else.
Yeah, then those fat people are probably laughing their ass off.
And when he makes fun of a woman.
Yeah, at a woman joke.
Oh, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, or
he's like, yeah, stop eating.
Anything.
No.
That's the funniest shit.
That's pretty funny. Well, it's been real. I forgot I was gonna do the theme song. I forgot. Hey, these two guys are the worst people in the world, and you just watched full episode.
These two guys are the worst people in the world.
Who's dumber, you or them? Because you just watched them or listened to them, whatever you did. We don't know.
If you watch this, I don't know.
If you watch this, go to you. Your YouTube algorithm is broken.
If you watch this, download Google Podcast or
Google Pornhub. Google Pornhub.
YouPorn, we're on there. RedTube, check it out.
We're on
Nude Vista, we're on there. We're on Beach.com. We're on.
We are?
Pornhub.
I didn't know we were on any of these.
We're on all the porns. We're on xnxx.com.
That'd be funny.
We're on Xvideos. I'm covering them all.
I'm watching the cat lick himself.
I'm trying to talk about something real here.
Okay, I'm distracted.
I don't know. But legitimately, I heard legitly in a rap song, and I love it.
I heard
legitly.
I'm gonna murder everybody in a rap song.
Because it's legitimately. But when you just make it legitly, I bet you in like a year or two, if it's not already, it's in the Urban Dictionary. It's gonna be in the Webster's Dictionary.
Real dictionary.
Just use it enough,
Hey,
And
Webster, put this
Webster
word
puts
in
it in
there. And
there.
he's like, all right, I'll do it.
You can make whatever word you want. We can change the whole English language if we
Webster
want.
used to be racist. Now he's not.
He's open.
He's an open.
Legitly.
He's an open book. Get it?
Legitly. He's an open book, dude. Webster is an open book. And then if Joe Rogan was here, he'd go wah wah, and then we would never want to talk to the guy ever.
Oh yeah. Let's trash Joe Rogan. Here's Joe Rogan trash time.
All right, look, he's got to be taking some supplements that cannot be good for him. They can't all be good.
He thinks he knows.
Apparently, he's taking 44 pills a day.
He thinks he knows everything about health. What an idiot.
What a dumb fuck. I'll fight him right now. I can take one of his kicks.
So, like, are super fans of him agree with everything he says?
I mean, yeah, if you're some super crazy, like super deep or something. But, like, me, I check out some episodes. I don't live by this motherfucker's word. And other people are like, he said this, and he's influencing millions and millions. And you're like, well, or there could be a listener like me, and I just go, oh
why
my
is
God.
that? But why is that his fault that they're stupid?
Yeah. It's his fault that this many millions of men are going, let's keep following.
Yeah, like whatever. They can't think for themselves or do their own research or like actually get.
Yeah, they can't make one phone call to their own doctor.
Yeah.
That's what legitimately everybody should be doing. You give one call to your doctor. Hey, doctor, what do you think's going on?
Hey, doctor.
And he tells you what's
up. And then
up.
the doctor's like, well, I heard on Rogan. And he's like, oh, yeah, I knew it.
And if you want to, you could call a couple doctors.
Yeah.
Get a couple different
If your doctor
ideas.
said he got his med degree from Rogan, then.
Dude, my doctor listens to Rogan. We've talked about
get a new
it.
Doctor.
Well, no. Well, so that's what's funny too. Right now, because it's so decisive with some of his clips going around, you got some, like, probably some of our liberal friends are like, oh, someone listens to Rogan, and they immediately think, oh, Rogan's his gospel. This guy goes to church Rogan, and it's like, no. People can check out a comedian episode. They can check out an artist they like was on there. I don't know, some like author was on there that they like. You could check out Chuck Palahniuk, his episode on there. And it's a cool episode. They talk about a bunch of books and shit that you are interested in if you're into those books.
Yeah.
And they're not talking about vaccines or fucking crazy health shit. Like, whatever makes you mad, they're probably not talking about it in that episode. So someone can listen to that stuff and not be a super fan.
Yeah, he's just a dumb fight comedian.
Yeah. Who used to used to commentate on people eating buffalo dicks.
Oh yeah.
He said the last season they had an episode they thought they were gonna get canceled. He couldn't believe it. They had to like see how much horse cum they could chug. And he was like, I couldn't believe it because they've had so many disgusting like animal things and like insects and all that shit the whole time. And like near death experiences. He said there was a couple times he thought like for sure a person could die.
Jesus.
And he was like, I thought like this would be the episode that they would cancel.
I thought this was the end of my life,
but it's the end of our episode yelling grandmother. Should we start a country band?
Yeah. No.
I'd love to do that. We could do it.
Alright. Now.
Do you think our names could work for country? Cory Charles.
Cory Nash.
There you go. Cory Nash. And then am I Rick
Cory
Nash?
McGraw.
Am I Kevin Nash?
No. You're Big Daddy Kevin Diesel Nash.
Kevin D's.
Kevin D's Nasties.
Okay, I'm Chris Robertson. What would my country name be? I'm Country Al.
My name's Al.
I'm Al Borland.
My name's Al Borland, not from Tool Time.
From Family Feud.
Oh yeah.
I forgot he was on there too.
Yeah.
I heard about it. Someone mentioned it the other day. I was like, oh.
Whoa.
Well, that's something.
That's something. Well,
that's something you can talk about.
Here's something else you can talk about. See you later.
See you later, alligator. Oh, did you think I was ending it? I could. I don't care. Gives a fuck.
I just want to time it cool. Where they're like, yeah, and then I went to the store and bought some cantaloupes because I was like, this is a low tier fruit. And then I don't know. Well, see ya.
I like when a pod. Yeah, I like when the pod ends abruptly.
Yeah, it's fun.
I've had a couple where I'm listening to it and then they're pretty much like, "All right, bye. That's the show."
Well, I'll see like the
"Whoa,
time
I
wearing
like that,
down, and I'm like, they're still in full conversation. And they're like, yeah,
dude." And it's
yeah,
gone down to like 4 seconds.
yeah, and I'm like,
they
yeah,
go,
and
"All right, that's the show."
it'll like trail off a little bit. Like, yeah, well, see you guys. And I'm like, that's cool.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Here are my dates. Don't have any.
I listened to today. They had Jim Irsay, owner of the Colts. He was on Pat McAfee's pod.
All strung out.
I mean, he's definitely been through some stuff. But
Hey, I'm Jimmy Irsay.
I collected the Beatles piano that John Lennon wrote a fucking song on. He spent like millions of dollars on that piano. He has like basically a museum. Like whenever he passes, they're gonna be like, "This is the Jim Irsay Museum of goofy musician things that they had." He has like some other shit too. That's not just musicians, but he's got a shit ton of guitars and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was bringing him up because he was giving Pat McAfee props for being like a positive thing. Like there's there's some sports talk shows often very negative. Like they go up and down with like arguments and all this shit. And Pat McAfee for the most part is just trying to be fun. And then like sometimes he brings in some comedy aspect and he's just trying to have a good time. And one thing that stuck out was Jim Irsay said to him that like he thinks he's really good for like everybody, like, all his viewers. It's good to have this like positive guy. He's not putting out negative shit ever. And he was saying humor is the bridge of to sanity or whatever. He said it way better than I'm a dipshit, but like he said this whole thing and it kind of made me, because I've never really liked Jim Irsay because I love Bill Burr and he's talked so much shit about the Colts and like changing rules in the NFL because the Colts at our time beating Brady and blah 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 all this stuff. But I like that he was like sticking up for humor, like trying to be funny is like the way to go. Like having a good time is the way to go, not constant divisiveness. And that's the shit like I'm going over to my parents and like rather than doing that divisive stuff, I don't know. We've kind of just been everyone's been bullshitting and joking and making fun of each other and things are fun and it's like that's how we should be living. Not just fucking constantly. All right, what's the divisive topic of the week? Let's all get divided on it real quick. I don't know. So I like
the way of the world.
Keeps everyone sane, dude. Laugh,
divide and conquer.
Everything's fun. Everything's fun when you
have fun. Laugh your dick off. Have fun and fuck your asshole.
So yeah, man, that's just how I'm feeling. How are you?
Well, I didn't see Jim Irsay speak on anything, so
still don't like him. Do you want to say bye?
Do you want to say bye to my dad? Bye, Dad.
Bye, Grandma.